You know, most of the buildings are just buildings. There's no spirit to them. You know, architecture should lift your spirits. You know, it should give a sense of awe and wonder. You know, when you think about the most important moments in your life, it usually revolves around a place, and you can identify that place. And most of those places are architecture. Growing up in rural Arkansas really set me on a career path to architecture. You know, the barns, the creeks, the trails, the timber, everything that we built forts, the native materials and the native feel of Arkansas. I don't know if I could practice anywhere else and enjoy it as much as I do, because it's who I am. So we spent about a year diving into their story, what they do, and how they feed people, and how they not only give them an animal, they don't kill the animal and eat it, they learn to use the byproducts of that animal to sell, to feed their children, and their covenant is to the first offspring of that animal is given to another family. And it creates these concentric rings of influence that spread throughout a village, throughout a countryside. And so sketching and working on that project just came up with this idea of how do we display these concentric rings across a site, and how this building should just be one small part of a broader circle. And so when you can tell an incredible story like that, that building got national recognition, but it wasn't just for the architecture, it was for the story of what they do and who they are. Each building generates its own story and its own style, and but the common theme through all of those is the Arkansas materials and the Arkansas colors and textures. The thing I want to stress is it's not me doing all this, it's us. It's our team here. I lead the charge on the design of it all, but everybody has to be just as passionate about it. You don't do it necessarily for the money. You do it for the passion and the love of what you do. And that's the way it really should be in any profession. There's a lot easier ways to make money than architecture, but I fell in love with it, and it's the only thing I could ever do or ever want to do. You know, my kids, they could care less about these awards and the things that the recognition brings. They want my time and they want my attention, as it should be. But for them, one day I'll be gone and the buildings will still be here, and they'll have those memories and those moments of, well, maybe Dad did something decent. There's more meaning in that than anything I do.